not restart, recombobulate my computer because it was moving real slow and kept kicking me out of stuff.
Oh, shucks.
So everything went back to zero, but it's working better now, faster.
I'm sure if it kicked everything to zero, it took everything away.
Combobulate my computer.
That's so funny. Combobulated. Get it all combobulated. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, let's see here. Well, welcome to day 100 and 101 of the Law of Attraction. And I am Darlene Rose, your humble host. I'm so excited to be on this side of 100. Boy, talk about stickability. Oh my goodness. We in here like swimwear. We ain't quitting. We not leaving until we get all the marbles. Every single one of them, we not leaving without them. And so I'm very, very much excited for what we are doing here. So I am excited to bring this law of attraction information to you that so many of you have now changed the trajectory of your life and which way things are going. So I'm so excited. Some of the stories that I have been hearing about people just being intentional for your life, just being focused on what you want and how you want to achieve it, and all of that, being able to visualize it and then see yourself taking the steps to get to it. Woo, baby. Y'all is doing the thing and the thing. So I'm excited. So sit back, relax. We're going to do our meditation so we can get right into it. So let me get us some awesome music. And we're going to get this party started. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Law of Attraction, day 101. Please sit back and relax. We're going to do our morning meditation. It just takes a few moments before we get started. So we're going to just start with breathing in deep. So just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Being in gratitude for every breath that you get to take. Just saying thank you for waking me up this morning. Being in gratitude for every small thing that has gotten you here this morning. Thankful for your warm bed, your cozy blankets. So grateful. So grateful for your toothbrush, your toothpaste, the mirror that you looked in, that you said, "Good morning, gorgeous." We're so grateful to be awake, ready to take on the day to create the life of our dreams. Now take your hand and place it over your heart, feeling the vibration of the love that is pulsating from your heart center. Feel this love as a warm white light of love energy just grabbing your whole body and hugging you. Feel it against your skin so warmly. And to really feel this love, maybe you need to think about the first time you laid eyes on the love of your life or the birth of your first child. give us a good example so we know what to do. Now that you have given love to yourself, let us now send love to the people that you love and the people who love you. So send love to your parents, send love to your grandparents, send love to your siblings, send love to your children, send love to your grandchildren, cousins, nieces, nephews, and friends. See their faces, see their laughter the last time you saw them, see that last belly roll you had together the last time that you were together. Feel the love and send the love. Now that we have sent the love to our family members and friends, let us now touch and agree from wherever you are to send love to the world. What we know now is the world needs love. So let us feel this amazing love. See this warm white light just pulsating from you, going out of the roof of your house and meeting us high in the sky above the planet. See it as a big white ball of love, light, energy sitting, hovering above the planet. See it as it touches the North Pole. And as it dissipates down the sides, touching every city, every state, every country, all 7 billion people, from the North Pole to the South Pole, covering Africa and all of these amazing places. And let us send an extra dose of love to those who are in war-torn places and for those who have lost loved ones in this time. And if you feel so inclined, you can now drop your arms to your side. Now let us visualize ourselves from our own eyes living your dream life. If time and money were no obstacle, where would you live? Where would you be? Where would you go? What would you be doing? How would you serve the world? Would you live in the big house, the tiny house, or no house living off the grid? What does your house look like? What does your kitchen look like? What does your stairway going up your stairs look like? What does your bedroom look like? How about your closet? See this place. Where is it situated? Is it in the mountains, or is it at the beach, or at the lake? See yourself there. Feel yourself there. See yourself walking through this house. See yourself seeing God's amazing views from this house. The view of the mountains, the view of the lake, the view of the ocean. Whichever it is for you. See it and feel it. Stand outside of this house, whether you're at the lake or the beach or the mountains or standing at your pool. Feel the wind as it touches your cheek ever so gently. Is it warm? Is it cool? Feels nice. Now, let us go to your mode of transportation. You may need to go to your garage or to your circular driveway or wherever your transportation is parked. Do you have the luxury car, the smart car, or the motorcycle or the bicycle? Whichever one it is for you. See yourself as you look at this beautiful piece of transportation. What color is it? Go to the door, set yourself inside, whether that is in the driver's seat or the back seat as a chauffeured passenger. See yourself sitting in the driver's seat if that is where you are. Put your hands on the steering wheel. See your hands, your rings, your fingernails what you are doing to afford this life. Who are you serving? Are you serving men? Are you serving women? Are you serving children? What is the gift that has brought you here to this place? How are you serving the nation of people that are assigned to you? See the faces of the people that you are impacting. See them as they thank God for you. Thank God that you showed up. Thank God that you wrote the book. Thank God that you opened the building. Thank God that you are living in your gifting. Your gift has made way for you. Let us set now the intention for inner peace today, that nothing and no one can disrupt this peace. No person, no place, no thing. Give love today, give help today. Give without expecting anything in return. Even though we know givers are getters. The more you give, the more you receive. When I count backwards from 5, we'll be back in the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, so amazing to do this type of modality. Always, always so great. So we are now well over 100 days. My goodness, well over. Good morning, Laverne Cheeseborough. How are you this morning? How is everyone? I'm so excited for 100 days. Oh my goodness. I am just beaming with the feelings of accomplishment, the feelings that we have really done some great stuff in this short amount of time. So again, welcome to the Law of Attraction, day 101. I am your humble host, health coach extraordinaire, Darlene Rose. We are using as our guide, the Law of Attraction Planner by Freedom Mastery, freedommastery.com. You can get it from, or you can get it from Amazon.com or any of the links that are in my bio. Whatever you do, just get it. Get it. They have this size, a smaller size, all the sizes. I love this because it really is the instruction manual, the roadmap that we've always asked for. It's like, oh my God, we need an instruction manual. We need a roadmap. How can we get to this life that we want? And so this is truly that. And it starts off with just keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive because your habits become your values. Keep your values positive because your values become your destiny. So what is your destiny? What do you want for your life? What are you planning for your life? My goodness, you know, we sometimes have a tendency to move through life without really taking stock of things, without really knowing our direction. You know, no more than I know I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to go to work and I'm going to come home and I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to fix food. I'm going to take care of my family. But what is the end result? What is that thing that you absolutely want to bring to life in your life? What is the thing that makes you happy that you do, that when you do it, it doesn't feel like work? What is that thing? So this law of attraction has a roadmap for us. We want to know how to get there. And so this roadmap absolutely takes us through how do we get there. And so when you think about where to begin when wanting to manifest the life of your dreams, the first part is just awareness and self-discovery, just being aware. being aware of who you are, what you are, how you want to show up in the world. And there's some amazing questions that are right here in the planner that get you started on that journey of awareness and self-discovery. It calls it the most important life questions. And the questions are, what would I want to experience if time and money were not an issue? How do I want to grow? How do I want to contribute to the world? Who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? And how do I want to be remembered when I'm gone? If I achieved all my life goals, how would I feel? And how can I feel that now? It's very easy. Visualization, meditation. By doing that, you absolutely can see yourself there, feel yourself there. And when you see yourself and feel yourself there, guess what happens? You have the feelings. And so you don't get what you want, you get what you feel. So if you feel good, you'll attract more feel good. But if you feel bad, guess what? You attract more feel bad. So what is most important in your life? What do you value most? What are you passionate about? What brings you the most sense of joy and peace? What does a successful life look like for you? Identify it, write it down, answer the questions. What do other people admire about you? What unique gifts do you want to share with the world? And what are your top 5 values? And if you can't think of what your top values are, just ask somebody who knows you well, and they will absolutely tell you. What are the top 10 achievements that you've accomplished in your life? Think about those things. So many of you have done so many great things already that you've just kind of said, oh, I did that, put that to the back and just kind of left it back there. But absolutely, you should be stacking them. I did that, that was great. Okay, let me do this now, that's great. Do that, now that's great. And you just kind of stair step yourself up the ladder of success. What is the mission for your life? What is the vision for your life? When you answer those questions, you absolutely will get the answers to what is important to you. When you go to any new job, the first thing they tell you is the mission for the company, the vision for the company. So what is the mission for your life? What is the vision for your life? And then taking time out to set the goal. The problem with most people is that they just have not set any goal, have not set any destination for yourself. Even though there's never an end to, there is no destination, it's all a part of the journey. But you don't even have anything to try to get to because you haven't set anything for yourself to get to. How do you get to 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month? How do you get to live the life of your dreams? Do you even know what that is? Have you looked at a different house or a different neighborhood or a different car or something? Have you? Taking time out to do that is so important, to create the vision board and the life statement. Taking time out to start the statement with, I'm so happy and grateful now that what? Now that what? Now that I live in the house of my dreams on the beach, or I have the house of my dreams and a condo in New York City. Like whatever it is, you can be and do and have it. But you have got to give yourself the gift of visualization, the gift of writing it down and making it plain. The good book says people die for lack of vision. So what is your vision for your life? And then once you have written a statement, to create the vision board with it. And read your statement every morning, read your statement every night, have your vision board on the wall or in your room so that you can see it. So as you wake up and go to sleep and wake up and go to sleep, you are seeing your own vision for your life. And then work on the strategy to get yourself there. Is there somebody that you need to connect with? Is there somebody you need to learn from? And letting go of the old stories that we told ourselves that, oh my goodness, You know, girl, you ain't never been successful. How you gonna do that? Your mama ain't did it, your daddy ain't did it, you know, whatever. And so we tell ourselves these stories. So we want to tell ourselves a different story and create a new story for our lives. Find the mentors, find the coaches that can help you to go next level, because clearly if you could have done it, you would have done it already. And so have somebody to help you to be accountable for your life, help you to be accountable for the things that you said you wanted. Create positive surroundings for yourself, because only in positive surroundings can you be free to breathe, free to create the life that you really want. And then take action. You know, they say faith without works is dead. Take action on the things that you say you want and make the phone calls. Go to the networking events. Go where your avatar client is. Go where they are. Set yourself some daily priorities, your daily goal. Do your daily gratitude. Have daily good habits, daily visualization, daily reflection. Think out on paper. Declutter your mind and really just get some inner peace. And you do that by just doing the meditation, doing the visualization. Feel good and manifest fast. Get creative and really follow your intuition. And then just take time to chill out. Sometimes you gotta chill out. And then reflect on all your accomplishments and celebrate. Celebrate the great stuff that you've done. And it don't have to be a big old to-do. Your celebration could be, I'm going to treat myself to that Starbucks coffee this week. Or I'm going to treat myself to a new pair of shoes, or a new lipstick, or a new dress, or I don't know, what do guys like? Whatever guys like, whatever y'all like. I don't know what y'all like, whatever. Whatever the guys like. And just really taking stock of your own life, taking stock of what you really want. And there's some questions to empower your day as well. That helps you to really feel, because we don't get what we want, we get what we feel. You ever notice when you feel angry or sad or hurt, you get more angry, more sad, more hurt. But when you feel joy and happiness, you get more joy and happiness, because you emit that vibration and that signal. And whatever the signal that you're emitting and putting out, you're just going to get way more of that. So be mindful. Your emotions are your first indication of whatever it is that you are attracting. So if you're attracting the wrong stuff, check yourself. They say, check yourself or you wreck yourself. Check yourself. If you're attracting bad stuff and you feeling like life is not going your way, check your emotional compass. Where are you? Terrible. Where are you? If you are feeling sad and angry, you're just going to keep attracting more people that's sad and angry. So ask yourself these empowering questions. What am I happy about in my life right now? What am I excited about in my life right now? What am I proud about in my life right now? What am I enjoying most in my life right now? What am I committed to in my life right now? 101 days. So excited for that. Who do I love in my life and who loves me? How can I make myself feel good today? How can I improve my relationships today? How can I be present in the now? How can I have more inner peace today? What can I give today? What are my 5 most important goals today? What can I do today to achieve my goals? What help or guidance can I ask for today? What can I pray for today? If this were the last day of my life, how would I live it? And so it's important to ask yourself these questions when you start your day. It will absolutely set the trajectory for the direction that your life is going in. You know, why am I having these feelings, or why am I having these experiences? Why am I attracting more sad, more angry, more hurt? Because you are sad, angry, and hurt. And so you attract more of it. And so you need to bring your vibration up. And what I like about this planner is that it really has a vibrational chart. So if you find yourself down here in anger or jealousy or discouragement or worry or doubt, it says to first affirm yourself. So use affirmations. 1, I am enough. I take time every day to become aware of how I feel. I accept every emotion. I do not resist. I allow myself to feel and let go. So first you want to affirm yourself. I let go easily. All is well. I am loved despite my sadness. My discomfort will not last forever. So using these words to affirm yourself and then go into the action steps to feel better and increase your emotional vibration. Using action steps like go out in nature, put your feet in the sand, put your feet in the grass, play with kids, play with pets, really become aware of your feelings, accept them and let them go. People say, oh, I'm sad. No, you're not sad. You feel sad. You don't want to identify yourself as the emotion. You're not the emotion. You may feel the emotion, but you're not the emotion. So you may feel anger, you may feel sadness, you may feel happiness, you may feel joy, but you are not the emotion. You're just feeling the emotion. So do things to lift your emotion. Watch funny movies. Do something creative, go for a massage, cook your favorite meal, even if it ain't healthy, cook it, make yourself feel good, just cook it. I cooked me a whole soul food meal 2 weeks ago. It was so much, I had to put some of it in the freezer. It's like, okay, you just can't eat no more. You just, okay, it's been days now. It's one thing for a treat. It's another thing. Now you're wrecking your whole diet with all this cake and banana pudding and whatnot. And so
stop talking about it.
So write it down. Write down the things that make you happy. Say yes. Sometimes life is truly a series of just saying yes. Saying yes have landed me in some of the most beautiful places with the most beautiful people. And so just say yes sometimes. So I said, oh, you want to go? My friends invited me to a picnic. I was like, why y'all always invite me outside? Invite me inside. I'm the inside girl, a picnic. And so they said, oh, it's going to be great. So I'm going to a picnic with some girlfriends. That's something that I normally don't do. So we're going to go outside and have a picnic with some friends. And so say yes sometimes. Don't let that little inner voice that stops you from doing stuff stop you from getting with your friends.
Your outside is a gazebo. You don't even have outside in your outside.
Nope. Nope. And I can't wait to sit out there. Like it's so much pollen right now in Georgia. Everything is yellow. The cars are yellow. Anything that's outside is yellow right now. I had to go get a hose just so I could get rid of the yellow because everything is yellow. And so you want to create harmony on all levels of your life. Sometimes balance escapes us, but harmony in all areas, your spiritual life, your health, your personal growth, your family, your relationships, your career and business, your fun and recreation goals, your money goals. Everything can be singing a different tune, but they're all singing your song. They're all singing your song together, all singing, but all one song. And so where are you in your journey? Where are you in your spiritual life? Where are you now? Where are you in your personal development now? Where are you in your relationship now? Where are you in your career and business, your finances, your health, your free time and family? It's so important to budget your time for free time and family because all work and no play is no good. It's no good. Your inner child will have you sabotaging everything until you take time to rest, relax, and do some fun stuff. Man, listen, if you follow me on my stuff, you'll see me playing jacks on the floor, teaching my girlfriend. She was like, oh, you know how to do this. Playing jacks on Saturday, I'm going to double Dutch aerobics. So find the things that used to be fun for you. I have a bike. I'm waiting for my family to ship it to me. All of these things. I just got a new pair of skates. Like, listen, what are you doing that's for fun? Cannot be working constantly. You got to do something for fun. If shopping is your fun, all right, go do that. If going to a nice restaurant is fun, go do that. But go do something fun. Bowling, go do something fun and a little physical. Not a lot physical, but a little physical. Just go do something. And so where are you now in all of these areas? Where do you want to go? And then how do you see yourself getting there? Can you get there on your own, or do you need someone to help you to get there? And so choose your top 50 goals, write them out, make them plain. And then once you have your top 50 lifetime goals, then you want to choose the top 5 goals from your list that you want to achieve in 1 year. Think about what you can achieve in 1 year. And then ask yourself, is this what my heart truly desires? And then why? Why do you want this goal? And then once you hit the goal, set yourself a reward in place so you kind of know what the reward is going to be once you hit it. So you can kind of be building up to it. And don't do it early. You actually have to get the goal accomplished before you reward yourself. Right? No early presents. Well, I'm almost there. No, get it when you get there. And then reprogram your mind and unlock your true potential. What are you fearful of? Let's talk about that early. I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm too old, I'm too young, you're too nothing. All you need to know is that I am more than enough. That's it.
All you need to know is you're still alive. So get busy.
Get busy. And then identify what your distractions are. So when they show up, you already know what to do. So for instance, if you know that TV is a thing, then unplug that thing. Unplug it, put a blanket over it, so that every time you come to it, you have to ask yourself, is this the thing that I should be doing right now? Should I be doing something else? And so ask yourself the hard questions so that you can get the answers so you know what to do. So set a time. I set a timer for everything. Set a timer. Set a timer for the TV. Set a timer for when people call. Set a timer for time you spend on the internet. All of these things take time away from your gift. See, the people that you're watching on television, the people that you're watching on YouTube and all that, they got all their followers. They have, they're making money as actors and actresses to entertain you. They at their meeting. They're living their dream already. They're doing all the things that they wanted to do to entertain you, right? And so the more time you spend with them, absolutely, you will be entertained because they have been paid to entertain you, right? But if you never get to your work and you're constantly online, on the phone, watching television, how will you ever get there? And you came into 2022 saying, I'm not leaving the way I came in. I'm not leaving without my millions.
And it's already April. This year is boogieing.
This is quarter 2. Quarter 2 starts today. So whatever didn't happen in the first quarter, oh well, we moving on from it. So now this is April 1st. So what you want to do now is you want to review what happened in March. How did March go? Like, I love this planner because it gives us our goals for the month and our goals for the week and our goals for the day. And if you absolutely take time out to do it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to hit way more goals than you ever had before, because now you're focused on it. And so now that March is over, you want to reflect on your month, because what gets measured gets mastered. And so celebrate first your top 10 achievements for March. So think about the top 10 things that you got done in March, right? And then what did you learn this month? What distractions came up for you? What blocks came up? What fears came up? How did you make yourself feel good this month for March? What did not happen? And what can you identify as why it didn't happen? Were you in harmony? You know, I like this wheel, has this wheel. And when you think about a wheel is round and the wheel just rolls like this, right? So as long as everything in your life is a 10, your wheel will roll smoothly. But when you start having things that are a 5 or 3, now your wheel is not quite round. So now your life is a little bumpy. Boom, 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 boom. It's like having a flat tire, right? So where were you in your career? Where were you in your finances on a scale of 1 to 10? Your personal growth, your health, your family, your relationships, your social life, your attitude. Where were you? How many hours of exercise? What were your total expenses for the month? How much money did you save? Did you do any self-help work? How much time did you spend with family? How much fun time did you spend? How much time did you spend in meditation and prayer? Are there any new habits that you picked up? Did you hire any mentors or coaches, or did you start following a new mentor or coach on YouTube or Facebook or wherever? What are you grateful for? You know, time spent in gratitude, visualization, time feeling good. Who are the people that you learned from? Who are the people that inspired you? What actions can you take to improve? And then what are your greatest insights that you've gained over this past month? How do you feel about your progress this month? How did you stay in the flow of allowing and enjoying the journey regardless of the outcome? What obstacles or fears did you encounter inside yourself? What did you learn from watching your emotional vibration daily? Isn't that funny how when you become aware that there is a such thing as a emotional vibration, how you pay attention to how you feel, how you pay attention to when things pop up, man, we give so much more grace to people because we know that they're not personally developed like you. We know that they're not watching their emotions. And so when they come angry or whatever, you just be like, poor thing. They just don't know what they don't know. They don't know that they really can control this anger, that they really can control how they show up. And we just give them so much grace because it's just that they just need grace. And so we give it to them and we just say, you know, it's okay. Instead of jumping in, you know, with them, we're not jumping into the box with them at all. You know, we just really just give people grace because we understand that. And so ask yourself, what was the most common negative emotion that you felt? How did you accept it? Let it go and move yourself up the emotional chart from being down here in the lowest vibration of concern and worry and anger and hurt to bring yourself to joy, to bliss, to gratitude. How did you bring yourself up the scale? Did you fully enjoy whatever you were doing this month? Were you really here or were you just showing up? And how can you be more present? It's so important to be present. And so this.
Can we stop there for a minute? Do people know what it means to really be present? So many times we're on autopilot. We don't really even know what that means, Darlene.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, people are so almost robotic with some of the things that they do. They wake up, they brush their teeth, they grab something, they run out the house, they jump in the car, they go to work, they do whatever they do at work, they come back home, they get something to eat, they take the clothes off, take a shower, get in the bed and start the whole thing over again and wonder what happened to the whole year and what happened to 5 years, what happened to
what happened to their life.
Yes, what happened to my life? Like, where did my life go? And so it's so important to take stock of where you are and what you want. Because, if you don't, nobody else is going to do it for you. And you'll see all of your friends and you'll be saying, well, how she do that? Well, how he do that? A decision. You are one decision away from the life of your dreams, and no matter how big it is, wanting to be a doctor and stuff.
Let's go back to the present. If you have an hourglass and you cover up the top of the hourglass, that's the future, because you don't know anything about whether you're even going to have one. If you look at the bottom of the hourglass, that's the sand that's already happened. That's your past. Your present is that little bitty part that's squeezed in there. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's so precious not to waste your time.
Yeah. And so many people waste their time with people, places, and things, being at jobs that they hate. The thing about jobs, especially ones that you don't like, they really don't care about you or your goals or whatever. And so the goal would be to use this job as your number one investor until you can find something that you love. Even if there's something that you're passionate about and you really want to do it on your own, if you're not ready to do it on your own, find somebody somewhere that's doing it already. Find an organization, find a company, and go work for them. At least you are in there serving the women or serving the families or serving, in somebody else who has already started what you're doing. And just because somebody else is already doing it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means that somebody else is doing it their way. But when you do it, you're going to do it your way. You're going to bring your secret sauce. You're going to bring your heart. You're going to bring your soul. You're going to bring your mind to this problem that is so global. I remember Lisa Nichols having a conversation with a woman who said, well, you're already a coach. I don't need to be that because you're already one. So why would I be one? Because you're already one. And she said, girl, if you don't put that in the trash and come on, she said, I'm only one person. There are billions of people, and people are attracted to you. You have a nation of people that are assigned to you that I can never even touch. And so people should realize that they don't got a you. They don't got it a you the way you do it, the way you show up. It's you. We want to see you and your gifting and how you do it. And when you unbury your talents, and share your gift with the world.
Darlena, you made a very good point. If you're in a job that you absolutely hate, it's working on your body and your mind. So go work for somebody that's doing your dream. You're working on your dream, but you're helping them. And a lot of times you'll say, well, I wouldn't have done it quite that way, but you're in training. That's what in service and a lot of people pay a lot of money to go enter. They don't let doctors just walk out in the hospital. You got to be an intern, Yeah. So go do that. And and sometimes you'll find out, I guess I don't really want to do that after all.
That part 100%. And so, we just, you have not because you ask not. Just decide, make a decision. You are really just one decision away from living your best life. I look at, people who are happy every day because they are living in their gifting. I'm happy every day. Contrast absolutely shows up, doesn't mean I'm immune from people dying or from bad things happening around me, because they do. But I choose happy. I choose joy. Some of y'all wake up, choose violence every morning. Y'all wake up, you just choose violence. I'm just saying, like, why we gang banging on breakfast? We gang banging on bacon first thing in the morning, just upset for no reason. Instead of being so grateful that you woke up this morning, because so many people don't. Lives are ending all around you. People are losing people all around you. So how long will you wait before you get to the work that God has given you? You all got that thing. You know, your intuition just pops up and you just do something for somebody and they say, oh, thank you so much. That flower bouquet was so beautiful. You put together the best arrangements. Well, you know, that's a business. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, you decorated this place. This event is so beautiful. Well, that's a business. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching my baby. Every time he comes over your house, he is so excited to see you because he says you're so much fun. That's a business. Oh my God, girl, that chicken was so good. What's the recipe? That's a business. You have so many gifts and so many talents. And sometimes we take our own gifting and our own talents for granted.
We do because they're easy for us. So we don't think it's of value. That's my whole thing about recognizing your dream. You came here fully loaded from the Father with your dream. You're equipped for what you're supposed to be doing. And the things that you love to do and do well, that's a clue to what your purpose is.
Absolutely. It's that thing that you do without even thinking about. Listen, I went to an event. My friends was doing a job fair. And one of my other friends asked me, she said, oh, I paid for this table. Can you go and sit at my table? Something's come up and I can't go. And I'm like, sure, I'll go. So I go and I sit at her table to sell her jewelry, tell about her business, her company. I knew about it because, you know, I've been knowing her for some years. And I walk in and my friend Shelly and Davita was there. I didn't know it was their event. They was like, oh my God, Darlena, we need you. Somebody sit at her table. Somebody sit at the table. And I'm like, what you need me to do? Listen, girl, we got 20 jobs. It's 300 people here. I need you to go say something. Just go say something. And I'm like, okay, Lord, what we gonna say? And I literally talked to 300 people about entrepreneurship. Not to wait for somebody to give you anything. God has already given it to you. And I say what I've been saying since that day. Are you the best chicken fryer? Are you the best babysitter? Are you the best house cleaner? All of that, you can start right now in a day. You could pick up the phone and call 10 of your friends and say, listen, I'm cleaning houses now. My price is $25 an hour. What you need clean? I need your support. And go do it. Or, hey, I'm babysitting kids. I know y'all like to go out on the weekends. I'm charging $50 for Saturday night. And call all your friends who got kids. Like, listen, you have not because you ask not. What are you good at? Go do it. You don't need an education for that. Listen, go clean the house the way your mama taught you. Go watch the kids. Go do this. Listen, this weekend, I'm going to be selling chicken dinners. They're going to be $12 a dinner. I need your support. How many can I count you in for? What? 300 people left that room totally different because they came there thinking that they was going to get one of these jobs that they had. You know, Coca-Cola was there and all these big names, but at the end of the day, it was only 20 jobs and 300 people. So somebody ain't getting a job.
But somebody will go into business for themselves, even if it's a side hustle, because
Absolutely.
of you.
A lot of them have and has done that. And I'm speaking from my own experience. When my kids were little, I was the #1 chicken fryer in the Philadelphia hood, honey. Every twice a month, people knew that they could come to my house and get a chicken leg for $10 a platter. Because I didn't know what else to do. You know, I really had my back was up against the wall. I didn't have a job. And so I went and applied for welfare, and welfare said, hey, no problem, we got you. How much is your rent? Oh, $500 a month. This is in the 80s, $500 a month. Yeah. Okay. Your utilities. Oh, okay. So your bills may be like $1,000 a month. Okay. Well, we're going to give you $201.50 every 2 weeks. That's $403 a month. I just said my rent is $500.
How does that work?
I said, my rent is $500. And then they said, oh, but we're going to give you $565 in food stamps. Okay. So I took $400 in cash in this hand, $565 in this hand. What do I do with this? I'm a great cook. So I learned how to buy 40 pounds of chicken and 40 pounds of sweet potatoes, 40 pounds of collard greens. And I brought that stuff home and I cooked, prepared everything for a week. But come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, oh, we selling dinners. And guess what? That's how I survived. That's how I took care of my family. And so that's why, you know, they talk, my son is cooking now. He was like, Mom, I got you now. Listen, I'm the number, they talk about trapping drugs. I was a food trapper. I was the #1 food trapper in my neighborhood. You hear me? So much so that my neighbor went off to the military, was gone for 4 years. When he came back from Afghanistan at 3 a.m. in the morning, he knocked on my door. Lena, it's 3 a.m. I look out the window. It's North Philly. I'm like, who that? It's Paul and Adrian. So I go down, I open the door, and he said, on my whole flight home from Afghanistan, all I was thinking about was your chicken.
3 o'clock in the morning, he wants you to get up and cook.
And I absolutely did. Thank you for your service. I got up, I fried that man some chicken. I made whatever I had in that refrigerator. I cooked for him and his wife at 3 a.m. Because they know I'm good at that. And that has not changed. I'm still good at that. And so whatever that thing is that you're good at, we need you in it. We need you doing it. And then when I got to Georgia, listen, I started cleaning houses. I'm good at that too. So everything that I'm talking about, I have lived it. I have walked it. When my daughter was 2, I babysit 13 kids in my house every day. 13 kids. And I had 1 helper. And I only charged the parents $50 a week. I made the money I needed to make. The parents was happy. The kids was fun. So it's no reason why you can't have what you need. You just one decision away from the thing that you want to do. Man, these people is making more candles and shea butter and t-shirts and all kinds of artwork. Man, this pandemic set everybody down and they came out with their boxing gloves on.
That's right.
I ain't got no job. Oh, let me learn how to whip some shea butter up. They got 50 pounds of shea butter coming to their house, gallons of essential oils, and they in the kitchen whipping it up. They done went on Amazon, got some jars, put the stuff in some jars, and guess what? We got a whole new company that was born.
Mhm.
Out of it. More people made more money in the pandemic than any time ever. So it's no reason for being in spaces that you don't want to be in.
No. It's
God
too
has
hard on you. It's too hard on you. If you knew that all that cortisol and all that funky stuff that your brain is sending through your system,
Yeah.
you would change jobs just to be peaceful.
Man, listen, I didn't change jobs until I ended up in the ER. Thought I was having a
Oh.
heart attack. It was a panic attack.
Oh,
And the
see.
this nurse said to me, he, as a male nurse, he said, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what got you here, but whatever it is, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
And I
If
still
it costs
still went
you
back
your,
to the job.
if it costs you your peace, the price is too high.
It's too high. It's too high. I went back to that job too after that, but then I ended up getting fired. God kicked me out. He said, listen, you ain't gonna listen. So let me just kick you out because you didn't get the message. You didn't get the message. So don't be upset when things go a certain way. Just see what the lesson is for whatever it is that has shown up. You know, be in gratitude for God showing you and sending you these messages and pushing you. Because sometimes we just take too long. So he just like, listen, I'm pushed. He kicked me out of my marriage. He kicked me out the job. He just said, no. You is not getting the message. You know, people mistreating you and you staying. in every area of your life. So I'm gonna just keep kicking you out until you get it. Well, baby, I got it now. Took me some years, but I got it now. So are you getting it? Take the
Yeah.
time to do the stuff that you need to do to get to the life that you need to live, because you become the cycle breaker, the rule breaker, the risk taker for your family. You become the one that sets the precedent for what happens behind you. You know, the Bible tells us that we're supposed to leave an inheritance for our children's children's children. How do you do it if you don't do it? So you got to do it. So thank you guys for being here for day 101. I am so excited for what we get to do here. We are building this thing out better. So invite a friend. I'm going to put some flyers out so that we can share it to more people. With the feedback that I've gotten, I just want it to be more people. How can we impact more people? And so that's by inviting more people to come. So I'm going to make sure that I post a flyer. I'm going to make sure that I invite more people to the Zoom, like really be intentional about building this community, because together we all, let's say together, everyone achieves more. So together, us together, not only can we, can you imagine if you invited somebody that you know in your life that's always been sad and unhappy, so that they come here, they change, and now you impact the relationship that you have with them, because you really don't mess with them like that because of that. So let us be intentional about inviting people and sharing this amazing space that we've created over this past 100 days. And I promise you, I'll do my due diligence and make sure that you have a flyer to share, because I believe that what we're doing here is really great.
If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. That's an African proverb.
Yes, yes. Well, we are going together. So thank you, everybody, for being here. As you can see, I'm working on the structure of the call to make sure that we get in what we need to get in, to make sure that we are in all of the spaces that I can get us in at one time, so that we can impact lives of people that are sitting there praying for a way. And so that we are the ones that pop up on their feeds, on their timelines, saying the things that we're saying and doing the things that we're saying, and who knows what words are going to be impactful to somebody. So thank you again for day 101. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you again. Bye for now.